Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy, also known as the Witchypreneur here on YouTube, and we are back with a tarot video, which we have not done in a long time, so I am very excited to do this again with you guys. So I have 3 different piles here that I will let you pick from, and then from there we will see how the month of May, what it has in store for you, what energies are flowing, what things are going to happen, what obstacles, what blessings that are coming in May. So let's get started. Okay, so right here we have 3 different piles that you can choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So see what calls to you, and then from there just click on the number that is associated with your pile. So we have a mountain here, we have a beautiful star, and then we have a romantic heart. It doesn't have to be romantic, just a heart, a star, and a beautiful white snow mountain. So pick what calls to you and then just move to your designated pile. If you don't know, just take a deep breath, count to 3, and maybe just choose from there, or just what highly speaks to you. And if it doesn't resonate, then maybe just go back and try again. So choose from one of these piles. All right, if you picked it, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you picked pile 1, which is this snow mountain card right here, then this is what May has in store for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle the cards. All right. Okay. So pile number 1, you did pick the mountain for a reason. So the mountain to me basically signifies obstacles, which of course can feel like something bad. You know, it can feel like something negative, but honestly, the biggest growth comes from the biggest discomfort and the biggest obstacles that we overcome. And you will overcome this. So May does have some obstacles that are up ahead for you, and the cards that I pulled are just insane because they coincide so much with the mountain card that you picked if you picked piled 1. So the first card that I got is the Tower. So there is going to be a moment during the beginning of May, because this is the first card that I pulled, where you are going to have a moment that just sort of everything tumbles over. You know, there's going to be this moment where you're going to have some sort of crisis. Everything just turns on its head. And you know what? Yes, I understand that this can be a scary card, but just know that, again, the obstacles that we go through in life are essentially a good thing because they provide so much growth. And yes, it sucks when you're going through them, but I promise you, hang in there because you will get past this, and what awaits at the end is just truly amazing. This is just something, especially with a major arcana card that we pulled, this is something that was destined to happen in this lifetime, something that you were destined to go through. So don't think of it as a negative thing. Then we also got the 4 of Cups. So you are going to be doing some contemplating. This could be after the initial, flip on its head, and there might be this moment where even though this is the 4 of Cups and this doesn't really signify like a hermit, I am getting a hermit vibe from this. So you might start self-isolating yourself. The Cups to me represents people that are there to support you. So even though this doesn't match with the traditional sense of what this card means, this is just what I'm getting. That I feel like there are people that are going to try to support you that you maybe just not connect with, or you maybe are just not vibing with, and you're just going to sort of steer away from it. Maybe you are entering a spiritual awakening, it almost feels like to me. You might be entering a spiritual awakening in May, and that starts off with self-isolating, this aha moment like, oh my gosh, life isn't everything it seems. Something happens that kind of just throws you off that you just weren't expecting to happen. But then you just start not connecting with old friends or people that you usually were acquainted with. Things that you cared about before don't really matter. But don't worry, because it looks like there is a person there that is there to guide you, that is gonna kind of be your light at the end of the tunnel. This doesn't necessarily have to mean a friend that you have now or even a actual person like face to face. This could be maybe you find somebody on YouTube that you really get inspiration from. There's somebody there that's going to help with that breakthrough, and you will get there. So whether it be somebody in the physical sense, or whether it be somebody that you hear on a podcast, whether it's somebody that you hear on YouTube, or that you really connect with, there's going to be some sort of mentor, I guess would be the word for it, that's going to help you through this troubling time, because it does look like you are about to go through a spiritual awakening, pile number 1. And it's good. It's a good one, okay? Because we, at the upper left corner here, is the eye. Okay, so this to me signifies that this is the third eye opening. Third eye opening, so you might awaken to some spiritual psychic powers, which is awesome. Kudos to you. And then we have the 10 of Swords again. So we have this card, and we can see this person is kind of surrounded by all these swords, right? And yes, it's hurting and it's hurting and it's hurting. But at the end of each sword is a beautiful flower that is growing. So yes, you are going to be going through some hard times in May, but at the end there is so much beauty that you are going to awaken to, that you're going to feel like this was definitely worth it. So let's pull a few more cards for you. See, what am I called to? Let's do this one, the spell casting, especially for you guys going through the spiritual awakening. This one's definitely calling to me, and that's great. 2 just came out. So, okay. What is at the end of the tunnel for you, pile number 1, when it comes to your spiritual awakening? What is happening? What are you going to obtain at the end of this month? And this seems like a month-long thing, so you might be going through the hardship process of it, but don't worry, there is a mentor there that's going to help guide you through that tunnel. You have somebody that's going to be there, whether, again, it's a physical person or somebody, and maybe it's like a spirit guide, or maybe it's somebody that you really connect with on a social media platform that's just really matching with your vibe, and you're like, you know what, this is what I'm going through. There's going to be some sort of guide that guides you through this. At the end, I see newfound confidence for you, pile number 1. So newfound confidence. You are going to experience some newfound confidence when it comes to your spiritual awakening. So at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the spiritual awakening, you're going to be more confident, because basically what got you stuck was you kept going down this path that wasn't meant for you. And you kept going down and you kept going down, and it's almost like you ignored your intuition, or either your intuition just wasn't strong enough, so you weren't aware of the signs that you were off of your path, or you were aware and you decided to still continue down the path that the universe was just kind of like, you know what, you are not doing what you need to do. We're going to throw this curveball at you, and now you have no choice but to face it and get back on the right path. And you are going to know that you are back on the right path when you feel more confident, okay? You have this new sense of confidence in you because you are finally aligning to the path of your life that you are meant to be in. Finding the right path, finding where you're supposed to be in life. And I also love that we have 2 butterflies here because, again, butterflies start off as worms, and then they have to go through that phase where they are stuck in the little cocoon, and this is kind of your cocoon phase. You are going to be isolating from other people. You are going to be going through this hardship, this hard time where you want to be alone. But you know what? At the end, you are going to break through. You are going to find what you are meant to do. You are going to have this newfound confidence. You are going to be back in the aligned path. And we have a full moon. We have 2 full moons here, actually. But this one to me calls to me. So you're going to feel like the finding path when I want to say around when the next full moon is. That's when you're going to start to sort of shift from the hardships to like, okay, I'm aligned with my real path now. During the full moon, the next full moon, I feel like. Full moon in May is actually on the 23rd, so this could be happening towards the end of the month in May, where you are finally experiencing that breakthrough, like, I got this, okay? So this hardship will definitely be worth it. So what else do I have for you? Oh gosh, this is so much positive things. Okay, we have blossoming abundance. So like I said, you are going to know when you are back in line with your true path. Yes, you might be going through some hardships, but you are going to find a mentor that helps you through it. So you have that guidance. You have that thing to grasp onto. You have that rope to grasp onto. You're not going to be completely left in the dark. You are going to have a light that guides you through. And that is going to be the mentor. Again, could be physical, could be online, that you find something that really calls to you, someone that calls to you, and you're going to awaken to your new path that you were meant to be on. You're going to gain new confidence. You're going to find yourself. You're going to find the path that you're meant to be on. And another sign that you are on the right path is this newfound abundance. I love that we are getting so much flowers here. We're getting flowers, butterflies, birds. You are going to be soaring. Okay, you are going to be soaring. Okay, you may hit rock bottom, but you know what? The only way to go is up, and you are going to go up, my friend, flying high in the sky. It's what I see for you. The angel wings, I do want to get a card that sort of tells me what the angel wings signify. Okay, so Four of Wands. So we did get the Four of Wands. There is going to be some sort of celebration. This doesn't, I don't feel like this is a celebration as in like, how do I say this? This is not going to be a celebration as in like, oh, I'm going through a spiritual awakening, let's throw a party. No, this is going to be more of an inner celebration. I feel like now that angel wings, now that I'm seeing the butterflies, the birds, I just feel like the angel wings represent you soaring in the air. And not only that, but I feel like it can signify spirit guides as well, because we do have a guide that's guiding you through it. So this could be a spirit guide that's guiding you towards that person that's going to be the light for you, guiding you towards the person that you find on YouTube or on the podcast that really helps guide a light through you. So Four of Wands, inner, just like an inner party, like I got this, I know I can do it, that aha moment, like I'm celebrating because I know that I am awakening to my life's purpose now. That is what the Four of Wands signifies to me. We're going to pick one major arcana card that is going to go, that represents basically the big thing. You know, even though we kind of have an idea of what the big thing is for this month, I'm just going to pick another major arcana card. The Star. Okay, that is hope. Okay, that is literally the light in the sky of darkness, the star. Okay, so you may be going through a rough patch in May, but you aren't going to be completely hopeless. You are not going to be completely lost. You are going to have a guide, and then you know deep inside, even though it hurts, you know, it can be anywhere from like a minor hurt to like a huge hurt. It is the Tower card, so I want to lean on more towards a big change. And this could, honestly, this doesn't necessarily mean that something outside externally can change. It could be something within you that just sort of changes. You just wake up one day and you're like, whoa, what is life right now? Because that, honestly, that happened to me like last month. Literally nothing changed. I was living my day-to-day life, but I became more and more of a hermit because I work from home. And I just wasn't going out or doing anything or living my life. I was just existing and not living. And I just had this existential crisis. And it just came out of nowhere. So it could happen like that. Or it could be something external. Regardless, it's going to be something that really shakes things up. But you know what? There's a reason for that. And just have hope. Because you are going to get through this. This is meant to happen. You are a star. You shine brightly, and at the end of this month, again, going towards where the full moon hits on the 23rd of May is when you're going to start feeling better, finding the way out, that light. I mean, regardless, you're going to initially, after a few days, I feel like you're going to find that light, that mentor. But towards the end of the month is like around the 23rd is when you're really going to be like, oh, I got this. I see now. So don't worry. You got this. You are okay. You are a light and you're truly amazing. So that is the month of May for you, pile number 1. Honestly, I'm very excited for you. Do not be afraid because you are so lucky. You are so lucky to be going through spiritual awakening, especially right now during these times. Spiritual awakenings are the best, and that is basically the universe telling you, like, you're not on track. Let's get you back on it. And that's a great moment, because then at the end of this, you're going to be back on your life path, and you're going to feel so much better, way better than you did before this even happened. So that's it for pile number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. All right, pile number 2. Hello, hi, welcome. If you picked pile number 2 or the star card, this is how May is going to go for you. So this is the star card, just so you can take a look. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pick what May has in store for you. Ooh, okay, that one wants to jump out. So we're going to say this one, this one. Okay. All right, a few things here. All right, let's start off with the Ace of Swords. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords, the Empress, the Princess of Torches, and the King of Pentacles. So let's see. With the Empress card, we have creativity. We have birthing something new. And the fact that we got a Swords card, a Torches card, and a Pentacles card means that there's going to be some sort of hobby that you might be starting or have already started but are really just growing passionate about it, might shift into something even bigger during the month of May. This is going to come through as a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords. You're going to have some sort of breakthrough, like, some aha moment that's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And during the month of May is when you really get started on it. So this is something that happens fast. So this could be something that you maybe thought in the past, but I feel like this is going to be a brand new idea that kind of just takes hold in May, that you just get an aha moment and like, I really want to do this. And you get this motivational spark. With the Princess of Torches, this is you working on it. This is you working on this hobby or whatever it may be. I feel like it's going to be something that you want to do for money, or something that you want to do to find more work-life balance, if that makes any sense. Maybe you are at a job where you feel like you work too much and you're not making enough money. You're working too much for not enough money. Like, you want to be able to make a separate income where you can be more at home and not have to worry about so much of like the finances. And that might be something that kind of motivates you to have this aha moment, like, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm going to start to do. Or it could just be that you just want stability. You just want some sort of stability. You want to be able to have that freedom, that work-life balance, and it's going to be something creative-wise, because we have the Empress, which is birthing a new idea. Because the Empress also has a very, nurturing, something that you really care about, something that you're very passionate about. It also has the creative energy. So it's going to come through as a breakthrough, and you are going to work. This is something that you are not going to sit on. You are not going to sit on it. You are not going to contemplate it. You're going to be like, that's it. Let's do this. You're going to start that YouTube channel. You are going to start working on candles or whatever it may be. There's just going to be something there that you eventually want to make money on. And honestly, if you continue it, I do see that happening for you. I also see the Empress card. She has this rain pouring over her. So again, with the King of Pentacles, it's all about, financial stability. It can also simplify work-life balance as well. So I just feel like a lot of you, that is the case where you just feel so loaded. You're so stressed out physically, mentally, because you just feel like your job, your career, it's draining you. It's taking your time and you need something new. And that breakthrough is going to happen and you are not going to sit on it. You are going to work on it hard and you're going to have that like fire under your butt to do it, to get started, to feel motivated. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get money right away. Some of you might kick off fast, but not for all of you. So let's see what sort of things this can be. Door to spirit. Okay, so whatever it is, whatever this is, whatever this idea is, it's something that you're meant to do. This is something that's sort of calling onto your life path. Your spirit guide, the universe, wants you to do this. It wants you to take this step. It wants you to work on this. So you are going to be on the right life path, doing this, taking initiative, working on this. It's meant to happen. Okay? Be mindful of strategy. That's what I see here at the very bottom. Be mindful of strategy. Make sure that you have a plan. You know, with a lot of times with the Princess of Torches, I guess it's sort of like the Page of Torches, but the fact that we have movement here, like she's moving forward, you might jump a little too ahead. Make sure that you have a plan too for what you're doing. Don't jump a little bit too fast because it can lead to financial constraints, or this could even be the financial constraints that you're facing right now currently that motivates you to do this. But just have some sort of strategy for what you're doing. So yes, you can take initiative, but plan ahead to like 3-4 months from now. What is this going to look like? 5 months from now, what is this going to look like? You want to start a YouTube channel. Make sure that you plan out the content first. You want to start a business. You want to start making jewelry. Well, how does that look like for you? What do you eventually want it to lead to? And make sure that you're planning everything out. Okay, but oh my gosh, these are just like nonstop messages for you. I feel like you door to value. You are creating value here, so you are on the right path. Okay, I love that we have financial constraints is number 13, and then flipped over on the other side is number 31 is door to value. So you do have the potential to make money in whatever this is. Do it. Just do it. Plan it out. Be careful. But you are at that point. If you are the one that's constrained financially now, you are at that point where you need this, you know? And not only this, but this is going to motivate you again for life in general, you know? This is going to motivate you. It's going to cause happiness. It's going to give you that burst of dopamine that you need. And that's a good thing. You know, you need that right now, especially with all the stress. And for those of you that are just getting this random spurt of the moment, and you don't have those financial constraints, just be very mindful of strategizing what you're doing. Don't invest too much initially. Like, invest a small amount just starting out, you know? Make sure that you have a whole strategy plan for what you're doing. 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so what else do we have for you? Discovery. I love that. Okay, we're just getting the same. Everything's just tying in. Discovery. You're going to discover something new. And I like how it's a man that like kind of finds a coin or something valuable in the water. It's because this is you finding something valuable in this like idea that you suddenly have. You have the potential to really grow this and like do a great job. So stick with it. Okay, with the water here, again, it's going to be something that emotionally drives you, that you are very passionate about. Again, with the fire energy, it's something that just deeply calls to you. And again, your spirit guide is telling you, hey, do it, okay? As long as you're not hurting anyone, go for it. So now I'm going to get a major arcana card to sort of give me the overarching lesson for the month of May for you. And that is going to be Justice again. So I feel like this is really for like the people that are financially like, hey, I need a breakthrough financially. This is for you. This is you getting justice. This is you being like, all right, I'm going to take the bull by the horns and I'm going to do this. And you will do this. And you know what? This is also for just everyone in this pile that gets that burst of idea that you deserve this. Okay? Don't stop yourself with self-sabotage, because you are meant to do this. Your spirit guides are literally telling you. The universe is literally telling you, hey, this is what you're meant to do. The cards are telling you, I'm telling you. You got to tell yourself that you deserve this, because you do. Okay? And then this little man right here is telling you, you deserve this. So guess what? You deserve this. And that is why you got the star. I mean, it makes sense now, okay? Because the star is like a star is born. You are doing something right. You are bright. You are gonna shine bright in May, pile number 2. So that is it for you for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If this didn't resonate by any chance, you can go back and pick a different pile, because it just might not have been the pile for you. But anyways, if it did resonate, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, where I post videos weekly, as well as tarot videos and how to do tarot, so you can learn how to do it yourself. And then stay tuned for an announcement in June, because I'm going to actually be coming out with a tarot academy as well. So yes, thank you so much. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your message. So if you picked pile number 3, or the card with the, oh my gosh, so the card with the heart, but behind it, I did not see this, is a bear. I didn't know that this was there. Okay, so you picked the heart, and unintentionally, you also picked a bear. I didn't know that that was there either. So we will see what that all means. But anyways, so if you picked pile number 3, the heart card, this is what May has in store for you. Oop. I love that. Okay, so much. Okay. All right, so you know what's so interesting is every single pile number 1 and pile number 2, and now you, have all had something with a star. So I feel like collectively something is in the air where it's just going to inspire us to have some sort of breakthrough in one way or another, because you also got the star card. The star card, obviously means to have faith. Have faith. Have hope, because something great is coming. Something great is happening for you. Okay? We have a few cards here. Your vibe is so different from the other 2 piles. You're in a zen moment right now. Everybody else is trying to like move. Pile number 3, you are in like, I'm cool right now sort of vibe, okay? Because we got the Hierophant, and as you can see, these are 3 different people meditating, you know, being present, taking the time, taking the moment to just sort of live life now. We also got the 9 of Cups. And if you can see, someone is also meditating and just enjoying life right now in the present. Then we got pile number 3. We got card number 3. And yes, this person is not meditating, but with the Knight of Cups, this is someone that literally is just like, it's love. You know, it's love. There's nothing to be worried about. He literally has a shark under him, and he's just like, I'm love. I'm love right now. So I feel like this month is going to be all about learning to just be in the present, learning to just be at peace, to be grateful, to just enjoy what you have right now in the moment. I feel like this is all about you balancing and being grateful for what you have now, which is great, which is amazing. You know, I feel like you are at a point right now where you are very aligned with your life path. You are at a point right now, or maybe if you don't feel like it yet, during the month of May, just give it time, because it seems like that's where you're headed. I also get the message, obviously, from these cards to, if you haven't started meditating yet, try meditating, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Doing a meditation that's predominantly focusing on the present is going to do wonders for you in May. because I feel like it's all about loving yourself right now, loving your life and where you are right now. It's about calming the waters. If you can see, even this shore looks calm. Even this ocean looks calm. It's about being calm, present in the moment, and just enjoying life right now. It's about calming the emotions. It's about having faith, having hope that everything is going to be all right and that everything is perfectly fine. Right now, it's about finding peace within yourself. Yeah, it's all about love, but I feel like this is all about self-love, all about self-care. It's a very self-care month. Okay, we have the bear here. So maybe you are feeling rampant right now. Maybe you are raging, experiencing some strong emotions. So I think during the month of May is the time that you really need to focus on self-care. It's the month that you need to sort of go back in and be like, hey, okay, let's start focusing on me. Set aside 5 minutes a day, even if you have to, 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. So really focusing on that time to zone back in, really whatever time you have, even if you just have 15, 20 minutes a day, get up a little bit earlier in the morning if you have to work, and just set aside 5 minutes for meditating, maybe 10 minutes for a quick workout to really just get the brain flowing and just really just learn how to be in the present. But I feel like the month of May is going to be definitely a self-care month for you. It's going to be a month where you kind of realign yourself with your self-love, your inner self. Let's see what we got. Anxiety. So I feel like you might be feeling anxiety right now. You might be feeling a little too, again, these strong emotions, the fifth chakra. We have Archangel Gabriel. So this is about using your voice, using your voice. Maybe you are being a little too vocal. Maybe your throat chakra is a little too open and maybe not in a positive light. Maybe you are not voicing what you need to say enough, and that's where you kind of need to, again, show self-love and reestablish those boundaries. But I feel like it's really just focusing on yourself and the positive emotions instead of the negative ones, and that's going to start with taking care of yourself. I got the sacred temple. Your body is your sacred temple. You hear that so many times. Your body is your sacred temple. And that is definitely what you're being called to really focus on during the month of May. So lastly, I'm going to pull a card for you. So what is it? The moon. You have these hidden emotions. You're blinded right now, So it's overall, the month of May is about intuition. It's about the internal. The moon's all about internal things, emotions, intuition, and just really realigning with your soul. And that is what I have for you for the month of May. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So bye.